Previously on the sofa, pillow talk.
What the hell are you sleeping on? Oh my god.
Okay, so
Is this on the spot recording again?
this is on the spot record.
Why you always do me like that? Oh my
Because
gosh.
I wanted to talk about our adventurous weekend that we had.
Oh, cool.
So this episode is an opening for the new season that's going to start next week. And we're going to have couples that we're going to be interviewing throughout. Some guests throughout the season. So if you definitely have Spotify, you're going to be able to see the video portion of this as well. If not, you can catch us on audio as well. Okay, so I know you were not participating per se. You at the black event, which was
Yeah, I was kind of like background support.
yeah. So guys, I am a radio personality with 101 TKO, and our show is called The Mail Room, Messages from Him. And you can listen to us every Saturday from 10 to 12 on
The radio station
radio.
every day.
The radio station every day, yeah.
The show specifically segment that you're specifically on Saturdays from 10 to 12.
Well, thank you for the correction, baby. So yeah, you can check us out 101tko.com. But yeah, mailroom. So we have the boss lady that created the show. She started last year a listening party where a couple of men are on a panel and we get hit with some hard questions from women. And I think last year questions were a little bit harder than this year. I think the ladies were.
What made you think last year?
Yeah, I think the ladies were a little scared this time. Well, these group of women are a little bit more scared. You know.
Oh, maybe for some of them it was their first time and weren't quite
Nervous.
sure.
Maybe take the scared off and say more nervous than anything.
Or maybe you guys probably answered some of the questions they had pretty good. And maybe you just had some trouble coming up with some good ones.
Did any of us?
Any question is a good question, you know. Yeah. Again, so
yeah.
You don't know unless you ask.
Did any of us seem intimidating?
No, not necessarily. I think DJ Johnny had him on their toes though. Yeah, he had him on their toes. But yeah, I think it was a great show.
But I did like the panel though. I thought the panel was pretty cool.
Definitely, it was very multicultural. We had a couple of doctors, a couple of regular guys. I'm not gonna say regular guys because they're all phenomenal and
calling me regular. Yeah, it's okay.
Oh my god. Here we go.
It's okay.
But
I was the regular guy.
Like cool everyday people, you know. Everybody had a different occupation, different perspective, and then some of it made sense so much because you guys agreed, and then it's like, oh wow, I probably didn't look at that like that before, and it meshed together really well.
Yeah.
I will say that some of the questions might have been a bit cliche. I didn't write down any questions, so I can't really talk much.
And when you say cliche,
like
expound.
I do feel like the question of what do you guys need from us when you're stressed or need from us all together was like cliche because the whole point of the whole thing was to listen to us for us to listen to you guys, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys were already doing a good job of demonstrating what you need. again, I heard a lot of be natural, be yourselves, be you. But again, that's something a lot of us women struggle with, especially when it comes to having a good relationship with a man. Being yourself. Because again, you got those influences of society, how we were raised, and then the perception of ourselves at the end of the day that make it hard sometimes for us to conform to what you need from us flexibly, even though we are able to conform. Some people see confirmation and change as not so good. And I'm going to throw myself under the bus because some people believe it and some people don't. But this retrograde has really kicked my ass when it comes to change, time, and balance for me. But I will say I don't like change, and I try not to change on you as a person. But
I want you to.
Yeah, but you're accepting of me being a person of change. You gotta understand. Previously, I was ridiculed for changing.
Mm-hmm.
I was looked down upon for you've changed. You're not the same, as you were when I first met you. So it's been some reconditioning for me. But he's been absolutely patient with me in my transformation and my growth. So
I guess because I was going to ask, what is it that I can?
Nothing else. You have done like an amazing job so far, and it's just a matter of me actually sitting down and listening to what you're telling me or saying. Well, babe, you have the ability to do whatever, da 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 da. I can't see what you see, but I do need to take the time to step back sometimes and see what it is you're saying. Hey, I see this potential in you. You can do it. So
the thing is, though,
for me, that's one I've been working with, and it won't happen overnight, sweetie. I know it won't be magical.
No. I was gonna say, I guess what.
So I have been listening to you.
But it's what you're showing me, though. I'm not just pulling it out or just saying, "Oh, dang, I don't cracked you up, cracked you open overnight, and then saw this phenomenal woman."
But
no,
a lot of
women
this. Would get offended by you telling them about themselves or being like, "Hey, well, you got the potential to do whatever. I don't know why you worried about that. Just go do it." A lot of women probably would have got looked at you like, "Who are you and why you telling
who
me
are you
whatever?"
to tell me I can? Well,
what I can
actually,
and can't
I
do.
have gotten that before.
From me?
No.
Oh.
You I talk to a lot of folks.
I try not to do that.
No, I talk to a lot of folks.
And even sometimes, I do come to you on purpose and ask you, well, what can I change? What can I do better? And sometimes I'll be like, I don't like what you gave me. And then you be like, well, babe, you do know you asked me for that, right? And yeah. So, again, the panel was great. Some of the questions were like, yeah, that's really the only... For me, you did a lot of, you know what? I'm grateful that I have that in my partner. And that really took me off guard a lot because I was like, dang, really? And it was...
That surprised you?
Yeah, because again, the way you see me and perceive me is not the way I perceive myself. And I tell you this all the time, I am my own worst fucking critic. I can give great advice, but I don't take my own advice.
But
that's my downfall. My cursing and my bless.
But it's something you're doing every day.
From you, and I know I'm doing it every day, but
why you can't see what you're doing?
I don't know. It just again, it's been slapping me in the face today. Me and my mental getting in my own fucking way. That's really all it. Just. Yeah. But again, maybe things were said the way they were said, and the questions were asked the way they were asked because somebody still needed to get something out of what was said.
I don't know. Maybe you needed to get something out of it. Maybe
you provided me that affirmation and confirmation, And then, Johnny really had me.
I'm trying not to cry.
I was crying. I am not going to lie to you. I was.
Aww.
First of all, I was crying after you said what you said. And then he was like, man, y'all ought to really see how this man dotes on his wife and how she is so into him. And he pointed it out. So he was like, oh my God, she's getting emotional. He had said that like twice. Because I was out there dabbing my eyes. I was like, oh my God, really?
Yeah,
I
that took.
guess
Yeah, I
I
wasn't expecting him to grab the mic and do that.
no.
That threw me off. I was like,
And to
but
me, I feel like I know you post a lot and you put it out there and people know that we're together and I ain't ashamed of that. But I'm not used to it.
Hmm.
And it's just genuinely us. I get it. But I ain't doing it to be like Barack and Michelle Obama be like first lady status and all that kind of stuff.
No, I'm
I'm just
not.
a regular degular girl in love with this regular degular guy and we just doing what we doing, you know what I'm saying? That was so condescending of myself, wasn't it?
Mm.
No, it's normal people.
Yeah. Um.
It makes
I
it
don't. But I don't like that question though.
well, you didn't like quite a few questions. You just really kind of were like, yeah, I'll pass on that shit. I'm good.
Mhm. Yeah. The pastor too. He was like, it was someone. He was like, hey, give me
And
the
then
mic.
my
Give me the
boy,
mic.
Dr. Marcus, I just was like, I'm just gonna go and name him Dr. Marcus because he is laying it on to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's all of y'all gave good responses. I feel like each one of you gave a heartfelt response. If you didn't have anything good or objective to say, y'all didn't say it, but I felt like y'all just opened up and were just real honest. Which may have been why, again, there was not like a lot of rebuttals to some of the questions that y'all gave.
Yeah.
So, I mean, y'all did good. I'm looking forward to next year. It's going to be more dancing and partying next
What she
year.
said it was supposed to be? Is it gold?
Hey, listen, we bringing it in with the gold. Living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. Ooh, I'm ready to put on me a gold shimmery dress next year. I expect to be a couple of like sizes smaller. You know what I'm saying? Show a little more skin
I don't
and
feel say
whatnot.
we're gonna show a little more skin this
And I'm
time.
gonna practice wearing some heels because I was really disappointed that I paid like $60 for my shoes,
We can
and I
still
did
wear.
not break them
What you
in
mean? We can still wear them.
before I wore them, and my feet were crying within seconds of putting them on, and I was so disappointed. And then they were taking pictures and like, oh my god, I don't even have my shoes on.
Oh my goodness.
Shout out to Shoe Works. He was like, hey, I ain't even gotta get your feet.
He
Thank
did
you,
say
my
that.
guy.
He did say
Thank
that
you,
then.
my guy.
Yeah.
Cause I had on some, sure enough, I had on some feet kicks. Cause my feet was kicking it. But yeah.
So, but are you ready for the season? Can't help but be ready. We got.
You put me on the spot.
We got a lot of cute couples. Some we know, some we just met.
Yeah.
And I'm still kind of taken back because some of them are like, we want to be like y'all. And.
They don't even know it.
and we ain't saying that being bad because again, I don't know. I guess that's why I made that post too about cause after listening to Tone and Mariah, talking about
that's one of our new couple friends.
Competition.
Oh yeah.
It's like it is. I can.
Go check out their podcast. It's called the You Know Podcast.
Yes.
On
they're
all on all.
They're all. Yep. It's awesome couple.
One word together. The podcast.
Yeah. But no, I really see how, and I made that post on Facebook about us being a competition as a healthy competition is that I'm happy.
I'm not trying to be better than the next couple.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if they doing good, hey, shoot, we trying to get like them and strive and be good at what they're doing.
Not trying to be like them, but
and make it look easy. So that's what be, amazing. And then we find out at the end of the day, dang, okay, so they going through the same thing we're going through.
Right.
So it's hard out here for a pimp, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So I'm excited to talk with them.
We ain't no pimp, but.
It's hard out here for a pimp.
Yeah.
We're trying to get this money for the rent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we're gonna interview ourselves on the very first episode. We're gonna do the same questions, and we're gonna.
we're gonna lead by example.
Yeah, we're gonna lead by example. Yeah.
We did that.
Yeah. So.
Looking forward to a fun season, so exciting.
Yeah, I think
I'm gonna try and come out my box, my little shell.
What?
He been trying to drag me out of my little shell, you know. But it's like a hermit crab. You can't pull it out the shell. You gotta wait till it grow out.
Really?
I just try to make a really cool analogy there, and you just didn't like that. Just gonna brush it off like that.
Yep.
All right, guys. Next time.
Well, you guys have a great night, and until the next post, we shall be doing a little bit more pillow talking.
Hello, talk.
Bye-bye.
Bye.